I'm not muted, I'm just kidding. I was just mouthing words. Hi, guys! I'm not muted. Thank you, everybody! Hello, welcome back! I'm so sleepy, I don't know if you can tell. How do male allegations always be late? What does that even mean? Thank God I applied for the super just now. She's never been to autism allegations. No. Yeah, you look terrible. I'll always look the same. That's the greatest thing about being a Vtuber. You don't know how I look right now. I could look like an absolute hobo and nobody would know. Thank you for GMT for the member. Welcome, please enjoy your stay. Thank you, Genesis, for the 5 months. Welcome back. Hello. Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't have to like, go out of my way to like put on makeup and stuff. Yeah. Looking like a hobo would fit being unemployed. Well, yeah, I guess. Dude, what if I eventually get like an actual employed office job and I never know how to dress because I've never dressed up never worked a day in my entire life. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 4 months. My Jumo arrived this week. It's so beautiful. Yay! Yippee! I want a Jumo. You think I could get someone to just send me a Jumo because I don't have one? But I gotta stop yelling slurs because my workshop isn't laid out optimally. Oh no, it's you can't do that. There's no off button for the Jumo yelling slurs at you. Hey, quick, closer on my multi. Smelly, hi. Remote work. Nah, but freaking remote work, you still gotta like, wear polo shirts and stuff, right? You don't just not wear, you can't just pull up to like meetings with like a t-shirt, surely? No? I don't? When it was COVID and I was doing like presentations online, I would still pull up with like full formal. Thank you for your mom in a super. I'm gonna wear my 1XL. You mean just XL? Start heading to the office next week. I hope you meet some like-minded people. Thank Christopher for the super. Jelly's warlord. Have an army of young soldiers. And grabbed to become an army of cultists. The next warlord would be Jelly and Lumi offspring. Too bad we're both the women. Recluse, you forgot to read Smelly. Who's Smelly? Yeah, full formal. No one has cams on. I mean, I could, but I don't know. I feel like guilty. You know what I mean? I feel guilty. Like I get away with some things. Like going like, oh, my internet's out. Can't join the call because my internet died. Could you give me like an alternate way to get my attendance for today's class? And I'd run it through like ChatGPT or something? Yeah. Thanks, Ghost Raven Super. My job broke me tonight and ended up quitting. Oh! Well, I'm glad you decided what's best for you. We'll be looking for another job if you're doing well, Jelly. Thank you! I bet job one goes well. Need ChatGPT just for that? Yeah, dude. It was like way back when ChatGPT wasn't as good as it is right now. You know, they cheated. Yes, I cheated. Anyways, how could you keep that up though? I don't know. I feel like I've learned. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be like a little low energy because I'm freaking sleepy. I think I've learned a fair bit because you can't really cheat in like the final exam. So I think I actually studied quite a bit. It wasn't like a complete waste, but there's a lot of things that I did use AI to help me with because I could not be bothered at the time. You know what, guys? I wish AI was invented when I was still in the lowest point in my life, which is middle and high school. Cringe. You're just a hater. You're just jealous you never got to use it in school. I wish it was invented earlier so I wouldn't have to study at all. You wouldn't have learned much. Dude, if you ask me what I freaking learned from high school and middle school, it's just how to like survive. Also a little bit of business studies and a little bit of geography. Thank you, Christopher, for the soup. Jelly and Lumi adopts daughters, and their daughters adopts daughters to get a session line of warlords. Warlords? Women? They learn from Jelly productivity and Lumi creativity. I'm not really that productive. People have told me multiple times I'm lazy. And it's true, I am lazy. I don't do nearly enough. May you check over 6 months? I saw the size of your cute forehead since you were late. Oh yeah, I gotta pin my hair up! Yes, freaking lazy clipper, guys. Yeah, really funny. Oh my god. Hold on, I need to pin my hair up. I need to pin my hair up. I was there 4 streams, you barely spoke. You're good. I guess I'll just click on Pachinko machine. I guess I'll just look at the next puzzle, right? Well, the key thing is as long as you're retaining and understanding the info, that's what really matters. I'm pretty sure I could have learned more if I actually like didn't run it through AI. Oh, she cheated in college, is addicted to gambling in Afrin. She's perfect. I think if you guys had to do what I had to do, I think you would have done the same thing. Like I'm all for learning. I'm all for learning and stuff. Oh my god, I did freaking tell you, right? I had like a class where I genuinely did all the writing and stuff. And you know, when I write, right, it's like grammatically correct. When I put it in like the thing, my professor came up to me and said like, hey, you're not allowed to like write with AI. And I genuinely got so freaking offended because I wrote everything. And there's no point telling him like, oh no, I actually wrote this myself. You're not gonna freaking believe it, especially with the rise of AI, right? I got so pissed off. I just put my whole freaking document into AI and said, write this with the grammar of like an 11-year-old. And it spat out something garbage. And I just ran it back through my professor and he was like, okay. Like, actually, what the hell? AI wouldn't have helped me in farming. I love farming! Yeah, I said that. I've told you this before. Stupid. I was absolutely livid, you know? Why even freaking write things myself? It's not even worth it. Try and see if you can guess what we're making next. Oops, I saw it already. It's a pachinko machine. Yay! Jelly's a clanker. Stop calling me a clanker. Clanker. A pachinko machine with special. Can I actually play this when I'm done building it? Imagine if players could interact with their favorite characters while they play. Naturally, they would choose to do that, right? Thinking about the Madoka pachinko machine where you can like touch your finger. Okay, what is this about? Three-hole, two tulip. What is this? Oh, it's like next to this, so it's like that. Up, up, up. And then another one. And this is like here. And then this is... what? Wait, where does this go? Oh, this is like here? And this is like here? Jesus. Oh, I see the two-turn solution. Shut up. No, you don't. Don't make me feel like this. Thank you, Liparia, for 20 members. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Star Night. My name is Jelly Hoshiumi, and I'm not at my best today. I'm kind of sleepy, and I'm playing a puzzle game. Yay! One message rage bait solution. You know what would like seriously rage bait me? If you guys started going like, oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. No, I see it. I'd be like seething, man. You don't want me to seethe? Right? It wouldn't... What if we actually see it? No. Christopher, thank you for the 10 super! Hello! Jelly's and a clanker, they're the enemies of Awawa Land. Jelly and her line of armies fight against clankers. Why do you think she does programming, building and repair, and taking apart machines? Cause I'm building clankers. To take over the world. Hell yeah! I am part of the clanker issue, part of the problem. Okay, this thing is a little bit yeah, okay, this is the harder part. This is the harder part. I can see how to get around these, but this is like, unless it starts like here, and then I have to like move it to... I not see the solution, it's right there. I hate you! Same attack! This is super. Managed to sneak in Hoshiumi, Star Knight, and Jorb as key terms in my master's capstone project. I will be sure to look that up and dox you subsequently. Okay, so... I think I have to do this separately. I think I have to do this section, like, separately. Let me see. I'll dox you just to myself so I can feel like I know you better. I think that's part of why I'm a real big fan of OSINT. It's like, damn, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we're close? Do you guys think we're close? Do you guys think we're close? Thank you, David, for the super. We're hearing gentle jeers. Yeah, true. No? In what respect? No, just like a general thing. Do you guys think we're close? Cause I'm not. I don't feel like super close to any of you because I don't know like you as like an individual person. You know what I mean? But there's a chance that you may feel close to me. This is what I'm saying. Like, right? So whenever I do OSINT, whenever there's like say a puzzle game or like some mystery thing, and then whenever I do OSINT and you have to like really dig into a person, right? You find out their career, you find out their family, you find out like their past, you find out their the school they went to, the friends that they had, the games that they play. Whenever I do that, I feel close to the person. And it's like the best, it's a pretty nice feeling. It's like, you know them, but they don't know you. And I'm thinking about this, right? And I'm like, damn, isn't that what you feel about me? Because you could look into me, right? You could look into me. You hear about the games I play, you know the games I play. You hear me talk about my family, my school life. You know, it's like you know me, but I don't know you. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that so cool? I'm so happy you feel the way I feel. Because it's a lovely feeling. I don't know what's common between us. We hate each other. So true, Cordy. I think that's such a lovely feeling. You know, cause like I love it when like I learn a lot about somebody. You know, and the way that I talk to you guys is like I learn a lot. You learn a lot about me, right? And that's so awesome. Hey, Anonymous with a 5. You donate through Stream Elements, Jelly will know your name and thus be closer to you. But your name is literally anonymous. And I think it's a little disrespectful to like dig up information on people without their consent, which is why I only do OSINT and stuff. No. It's a lovely feeling. It's a lovely feeling. How is this spooky? Okay, my God, is there like a cue that I'm not getting again? How's your weight doing after sickness? I actually lost some weight. Which is why, like, I want to lose even more. Because it feels good. Imagine being held back by morals. I'm a pretty moral person. I have my own morals. You know? Please don't say cap. I'll cry. You'll make me cry. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think it's real nice. And I don't know. I'm happy that you can feel the way I feel when I'm like doing OSINT and stuff. You know. Is that weird? Yes. Don't tell me that. Oh, it's gotta be grabbed onto the right side. But that's not possible. If I told you I'm an adult literally stuck in the body of a literal child, do you feel closer to me? There's something new you learned about me. I'm happy for you. Yeah, OSINT is open source intelligence. I just call it that whenever you have to like do a little bit of searching online about people. Okay, so that means this one. Okay, well, I think this one's gotta be done here, like before everything else. But then it's gonna take a while. Damn it! What happens if D is extended max time? D3. Okay, so this is possible. So if I track this, if I move this. So if I do E1, I can push E by 3 and D by 3 at the same time. Like this, right? And then I guess this one has to go all the way down. Yeah. And this has to be like welded together some way. Genesis art didn't even vibe. You have chatter blindness, like facial blindness. No. No? I'm pretty. I think I can remember names I see often pretty well. I know that when I do meet and greets, one of the cues for me to remember like people would be like if they told me their name. But then I would just tie their name to like the person that's standing in front of me. Like I'd be like, okay, I remember this person. You know, and then I would be like, I'd feel closer. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be like a random person. I wouldn't know what to talk about. I'd be like, oh yeah, I see you in like all my streams. That means I can talk about my streams. We all just look the same to Jelly. Yeah, looks-wise, yeah, I guess. How am I supposed to weld these? This has gotta be here. And this has gotta be down here. Because we've welded this. I want to weld this. Okay, this is kind of tricky. Because I think even if this moves like away, how am I supposed to push this all the way down? Can you do this in 3 steps? Yes, I'm pretty sure that you can do this in 3 steps. I'm pretty sure that is a 3-step solution. I think this entire piece has gotta go up. Death's Door. Thank you for the member. Welcome. Please enjoy your stay. I think I'll rework this bottom section. I'm not really sure about this. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this. I'm gonna remake this. I'm gonna delete this. I think I want to do something like this instead. Okay, whatever. Okay. And then this will move to the right. But then I wouldn't be able to weld it, right? Here, wait, the katakana on the machine, isn't it Sami attack? My mind is off. I'm rebooting my brain right now. I think I might get it. I think I might have got it because this is here, right? What the hell am I saying? Beats me, I'm going insane. Yeah, you see where I'm getting at here? But then I'd need to like bind this. What if it's A pushing 3 times? What if it's A pushing 3? I don't think that's gonna work. Of course it's not gonna work. Hey, but at least now I have space to weld. If I do this, but then it's gonna be 4 turns. It's over, it's over. It's too much, too much. Good morning, Ellen. Shadowly here for the whole night because I'm working a night shift tonight to go final live testing on a project. Good luck on your project. 4 turns. 5, in fact, because I now have to retract all the freaking hands. I didn't have to put this all into this. How am I even supposed to weld this together? Through here is, I think, the only place to weld. I think you're prepping all the pieces and doing a 5 weld. Nothing wrong with it at all. I see it. The 5 weld. I'm seeing the difference in this though. I'd be pushing. That's true. Cause then I need to pull from here. If I don't weld this. If I don't weld this here. I think if I do this right. Then this is like all blocked off. Like all the way here. Or here. No, think it would have to be welded here beforehand, though. I think it should have to be welded here beforehand. I think I could get away with not welding these two. I mean, I can't really, but I don't know how close it is to each other. 5 blocks of moving. 5 is not doable. Only 4 is doable with the tracking trick. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult. The thing is, this is not like the end of the world if it's not welded. I could weld this to this. Now this is a thing. Now this is curious. Cause then I have to track it all the way down. The shape is so awkward. The shape is so awkward. But the rivets well does not block the backboard anyways. Yeah, that's I need to get this out of this area, you know what I mean? I need to like move this thing out of here either by dragging it all the way down or moving it somewhere. So that's my plan, right? I want to get everything finished and then take the whole piece out to be flipped onto. Hi! Oh my god. You cannot put welders or riveters on a track. They are... If you could, the game would be a lot easier. I see the vision. Yeah, I don't see the implementation though. I think this is not it. It looks close, but it's nowhere close. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna think real hard. Is there anything you can replace? E and D have 2 on it, so I can't really move it to the right. And it has to pull up. I can do this. I can move this up here. So then the bottom is cleared. And I can do welders like that. And I put this here. This. Now the bottom is cleared. Sort of. Okay, now it's like stuck. Now it's like stuck. Thank you, Jerome Morgan. Thank you for the memorable completion. Your style. My name is Jelly. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Jerome. I like that name, by the way. Big fan of that name. You know what's another name I'm a fan of? I like the name Luke. You can now push from the button. Yes, but how am I supposed to get it out? Flip it out. Think about bees and now it's blocking. Can D extend one more? Curses. Jerome092 killed a flood combat form with a chair base. No. This is the only problem is not welding the top and bottom. It's not welding everything together. It's finding a way to get this piece of crap out of this contraption that I built. Because right now I don't see I don't see a way out, you know, because there's a welder here. This is blocking. The way out is down. But then if I put it down, then these two others I'm gonna have to like move out. Some of them all the top and bottom parts. I'm not gonna be able to get it out because there's this thing, there's this thing, there's this thing, and there's this thing. I think I'm tunneling based on the top part, because I don't think the top part is like the best way to build it. The thing is, the top and the bottom have to be welded together, because there's no other way to weld this to the main board. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only rivet it through this button. So it's gotta be from this side. Which means the top has to be welded to the bottom before the backboard is flipped onto the centerpiece. Yes, so why don't I do this the same way I did this? So like that. We track D. This can only be riveted, right? Ah! But this is so fast, though. Is there a way? I like this so much. It's just this is just not like, you know, riveted to the board, but like. What if I like push it back, dude? What if I like push it back? Like that. Ooh, that's disgusting. Thank you for taking rest for months of watching you fumble with the puzzle. Can't stick around too long. Hope you're having a great time. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm having fun. I like thinking about these things. I'm not fumbling, alright? It takes a while to get to the solution. Okay, I blinked out for a bit. I'm back. Okay, you know what? By the time this gets back here, I can retract D. And this will be free to move down. Honestly, why am I even retracting this garbage? Just like move it all the way out all the way out the way. The main board, I mean, I've said this already, but the centerpiece has to be together before the main board is flipped onto it, because the only point of welding possible is through this button. So there's only one point of welding, which is the bottom piece. Which means the top piece has to be welded to the bottom piece before it even starts, you know, welding to the main board. But no, I think this is actually pretty doable. Because everything's welded right. Up, right, up. there a way to like merge this? Merge the bottom and the top part? I feel like I see it happening because it's the same concept, isn't it? Hey. Wait a second. Is this possible? This is possible? So because this thing will block this thing, right? And this thing has to be here. So is it possible to put this here and this here and oh no, it's not, because it's not the same part. Is it? Like this? Wait, am I insane? Like this, right? And then there would I would track this here. And then I would track it all the way to the right again. Rivet down, rivet right. Because right now I can rivet down, rivet right. I'm pretty sure this is possible. We'll go back, I guess. And in that time, it can be pushed down onto this, I think. All the way down, I think, would be possible. So, like, see. Yeah, that's done. This has to be it, right? This has to be it. Because then there could be an arm here. Hold on. I'm going to track this. So in this time, in the time it takes for this to get out of the picture, there could be an arm that goes all the way down. Now the problem is welding this 3. Because this can't be welded to the board. I wish it could. Then it would be really clear. I think we weld it and then pull. Or weld it and push. No, this has to be further away. Cause I wanted to go down this turn. I think I will track it down. Does this have enough time? If I move this up one, does it have enough time? Yeah, no, it doesn't. So it has to be one down. I think I want to move it all the way down though. Okay, I can only move by 6. Okay, or 5. I think this is enough space. That's 5 turns. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this first. Why do you look like that? What? What the hell? What did he mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Dusty Dingus, what did you mean by this? It will be like... more billion cutters. Hey, I can like kind of save some space if I do this, right? Hey, I can save some money. This is what it looks like, right? Yeah? See? This is what I mean. The only point of entry is to rivet from this side or that side. Yeah, I think we can leave parts. The action of going right and then pulling back will cost 2 turns. So I'd like to not do that if possible. Spin once. Spin twice. I mean, flip, flip. 5 turns minimum. I don't like that. I don't like 5 turns minimum. Into bottom one. If I were to an arm, if I were to get an arm here, and actually, if I were to get an arm here. Or the backward flip. Because it has to be attached, right? If it's attached, then there's no way to do the... Because we're not flipping E yet. We're not flipping E yet. There's exactly 9 pieces. C would have to retract by F would also have to retract. Am I stupid? Is this wrong? Wait, what? Oh, bruh. Okay, the freaking cutters. I need to get rid of every single piece. Oh my god. Thank you guys for the so far. They're lucky the model screws going the direction could have gone around. They weren't careful. The electronics teams are all professionals. True? 5 turns. What do you guys think? I could save some space here. And that's all. Not like it matters. I could save some space here. actually could save some more space here. Huh? Wait, no, I can't. It's the most space I can save. Wait, am I crazy? I can save some space here, right? Right? It's a lot of space, actually. Doesn't matter, yes. There we go. We're not optimizing for jack, man. We're optimizing for speed. This is just to make it even, so it makes me happier. No, if I reuse C, it's gonna take one extra turn. Because I'd have to move it back forward. Not bad, actually, not bad. I don't mind this. This is actually, I quite like it. Most of the products I've worked on here have been international, so it's interesting that pachinko stayed in Japan. You think they could find audiences abroad like video games have? Maybe, but there are many things about pachinko that are specific to this country. You need to make some big adjustments for it to succeed elsewhere. I'd play pachinko. You probably have to change the theme of the machine and how the prizes work. And you'd learn how to adjust the nails, how to repair the machines. Then you'd have to need to educate everyone on what pachinko is and how it works so that you can enjoy it. I will start the first American pachinko parlor. We did it! Hey, that's not bad! That's not bad! Look at the time! That's not bad! Yay! It's not bad! Can I play pachinko, please? There, David. Thank you so much for the handbag. It's really lovely. I have to admit, it's so nice that it makes me feel a little self-conscious carrying it around town. You don't see many people around here with bags like that. And I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm from New York or something like that. I'll certainly use it for special occasions, though. It's very beautifully designed. Who is the designer, if I may ask? Life certainly takes you to some interesting places, isn't it? If you had asked me where my child would be 10 years ago, there's no way I would have said helping to create a clothing line. And such a fashionable one, no less. I read that thanks to the way the economy is going in Japan, Gucci, Dior, and all the other big fashion names have opened dozens of stores there. Is that true? I remember when we got the Gap here, that was a pretty big deal. I suppose it's not quite the same. Love, Mom. Lovely. What's the Gap? What the hell is the Gap? I've never heard of that. What's the Gap? It's a store? What the hell is that? The Gap store. Oh, this one. I've got like a jacket from here when I was like, when I was a little lass. You need me to help somebody with chess? Does it look like I can play chess till you open Stockfish? I like Gap. I think it's really nice. I think it's really nice. Big fan of Gap. Yeah, last thing I had from the Gap was 8. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Alright, next one. We're on the track of like 2 puzzles every stream. What kind of game do you think we should put into this arcade cabinet? Spaceship game? Pew pew. Does no one in the company know how to play chess? No. I wonder if they're still higher quality than H&M. I think they are. I do like the Gap. Underwater theme. An underwater themed arcade machine? How does one go about making a game, man? Anyway, good question. You see, we have a guy. Okay, what is this? Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Wait, oh. Wait, oh? Oh my... Wait, what? Wait, what? How am I supposed to fill this? I'm freaking stupid. I'm freaking dumb. Lover, thank you for the super obligatory hate message. Welcome back. We missed you. Oh my god. How am I supposed to like flip it over? Is it like this? Huh? Are you kidding me right now? Don't lie to us, Tylenol Hoshiumi. I'm not autistic. I'm not. You don't like chess? Pippa's playing chess? Why is she playing chess? I can't play chess either, you know. Chess requires thinking ahead, and I'm really bad at thinking ahead. It's a minigame in a horror game. Damn, good luck. But you're the smart one. You're overestimating me. That's an overestimation. I'm supposed to. Oh my god, it's gonna take like 3 freaking turns in itself. Would you like to learn chess? Can't say I do. Oh my god, how am I supposed to weld this together? My stomach just growled. I hope nobody heard that. I wish I did. Thank God. I'd freaking backflip up a balcony. Okay, so I think I know. The only way to weld the joystick part to the top part is through the inside of the machine. Which after cutting will be 1 block thin. You see? So it's gotta be flipped in and then welded and then flipped onto the television. But I still make the question, how the hell am I supposed to put this together? This sucks. Haha! I'm so stupid. I'm genuinely so stupid, so challenged. I'm actually so challenged. Okay. Okay, now we flip again. We flip again. C will flip. Onto some cutters. Jelly's so smart. Stop calling me smart. It makes me self-conscious. I don't wanna accept the compliment because you know what? I don't wanna sound like that guy. There's like, okay, you know what? Maybe never mind. I was gonna say something, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say it, so never mind. Actually, I'm gonna flip it from here. Cause I wanna flip it like over here. Yep, filtered. Damn, you know, this is getting really expensive. I don't want to copy cutters already on the board. Let me drag this 50 times. Okay. Stop asking me for chess up! I can't freaking play chess, alright? Okay, so I will flip. So this screen has got to be on the last. I'm gonna figure out how to make this. Okay. Okay. Smart fella or fart smell? Which are you joking? Can I be neither? I think I'd prefer if I were neither. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? mahjong. I'm good at mahjong either. What if I like rivet like this? Like a freak? And I'd like move D. I'd like move D to the side like this, like a freak. I'd have to like move E like 3 or something. Okay. I'd have to move D like a freak. Back 1. Damn it. E's gotta move back 1 more. And then F gotta push up. This is probably not the best way. This is probably not the best way. Actually, seems like the absolute minimum. You think so? 1, 2. This is the absolute minimum. You're right. Think about something super when I would commit George crimes after playing mahjong. I love mahjong. I love mahjong. You have to remove F8. You do. Though. I love mahjong. I don't like F. Honestly, it might not be so bad. Because F can just go -2, no grab. In like the time this takes to happen. This one, no grab. E4, no grab. Of course. Am I stupid? Wait, what? Am I crazy? Oh my god, so it's gotta start here? D could be go. Thank you, Thomas, for the member. Welcome, listen to your stay. Yeah, Fuzzy, for the member. Welcome back. I'm freaking stupid. Yeah, I've got to repeat this, which means that it makes a lot more sense to be pulling F from the top. I'm gonna. But if I pull F from the top, then I'm gonna be able to flip crap. But thank you, Raffles, for my member. Welcome, you started. Welcome, dude. Okay, what about oh, this one? but this can't this F is in the way. F could be from the top. No, the thing is, right? The most annoying part about this is this cannot take this long. This cannot take this long. It takes a minimum of 3 turns to get it ready for the flip. So by turn 5, it has to be ready for the flip. I'm gonna redo this. I really don't like this. Try to cheese it like I used to. Like if I put it here. Actually, it's gonna be kind of weird of me, but I'm gonna try something. Yeah, try something. And a little bit of experimenting. Oh. Wait. It actually works out better than I intended it to. Actually, I wanted to move it back by 1. No, this is actually better. Forward by 1. This is kind of freaky. It's kind of freaky. I don't know about you, this is coming up, but I think this is kind of freaky. I can make that happen. This is so stupid, dude. I'm not really into it. Yeah, honestly, me neither, but I don't know. I don't know. I just can't stop doing it. This is a horrible plan. But like, imagine. What if I just like start putting down welders? What a horrible plan. And then like F would come in and like push it to the side a little bit. You know? Actually, yeah, no, F has to come in and push it to the side a little bit. But E has to move too. So like off grab. Oh my god, I don't know. I feel like it was like semi on the right track, then I kind of got ahead of myself. Okay. I like this, you know, and I kind of want to like just restart this over. We're gonna start. It was on here, so I would have to do. So it's E plus E minus 1 here. No, E minus 1, E minus 2 here. And then E plus 1. And then E minus 4. I like this idea too. It's kind of freaky. Like, I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't know what the heck this is. But like, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? And I can. Weld it no problem. Like, what I can do is I can move E way to this. I don't like this taking any more turns. I don't want this taking any more turns than it's already taken. If I do this again, if I move it to the left and I move it up, it's gonna take another 2 turns. it again to the left. And push it all the way up. But that would take 2 turns. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not a big fan of a lot of turns. The way this is done is that it can only weld from here to here. From this yellow button, which means that this yellow button just gotta move left and up anyways. No matter how much I try. It's gonna have to move left and up to like get it out of this welder. Sucks. Thank you, Bonnie, for the silver sticker! Yay! Rainbow! I'm also very cheerful. I can't have any more welders. I think E, move left twice. Push up and then pray. Might work. I know, I don't like the position of this one. But I don't know how else I'm gonna weld this. I think I know. No, but this doesn't make a difference. If I rivet this. Push this. If I rivet this. Push this. I still have to go through this final weld. So this is kind of pointless. Okay. No, F flips. Eh? Oh, am I a freak? What the hell is, what the Oh, this thing didn't weld. God damn it. Okay, this is pretty freaking... Oops. It's pretty pointless. I need the welder. I need to move this down. This is pointless. I need this welder. Have to be like that. And I need to E. Because now all of these are separated too. What if here? Ooh. What if here? E moves a little. E moves even more again. Because after this world... I know, this is not like that necessary. Hold on. Let me think. I gotta stop saying Oh my goodness. I gotta stop saying that, man. Makes me feel like makes me feel really cringe, man. Stop! It's cute. Ever thought about what if I don't want to be cute? Ever thought about that? Okay, what I can do is I could hard push E left. So we get it out of this stupid freaking welder, right? Or I could be an absolute freak. I could be like an absolute freak, yeah? I could be like an absolute freak, yeah, and why did I say not all of those are rolled together? Because I need to move it by one. I need to move the right part by one to actually truly weld it together. I could be a freak. Okay. Move E by one. Let me cook. the hell? Let me cook, let me cook. Curses. Never let me cook again. You can rivet the first yellow? True. So I don't have to rivet it a second time, right? Dude, can't freaking win with this damn thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Ah, it's like one extra turn! Oh my god, that's still another freaking turn! But it's still better. Does this thing even work? Is it even working? Oh my god. Okay, what the hell? I'm just gonna like freaking put welders everywhere, dude. Okay, not there. What the hell is the point of like not even doing this welder? It's like no freaking difference. If I don't do this, if I do this riveter, if I don't do this riveter, it costs the same freaking money and it doesn't even take up any space. Both of them push up, right? Okay, I'm gonna flip this. I see. Bah! I flip. I pull back. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm not even gonna flip before H solutions as well. I'm so freaking stupid. You're right. Yeah, why don't I just weld it? You know? Oh my god, dude. It turns out. It sucks. This is where all the time is wasted. I don't know what to do. Our ace game programmer actually works for a different company, but we have an arrangement with them to pay them for his time. They'll mind you borrowing their employee? It doesn't seem like they do, which is good for us because he's very good at programming games. Programming games. Why doesn't this company have programming games for them too then? Possibly because they're a bank. You think somebody at Zachtronics works their bank now and this is like a subtle nod? Oh! Okay, I did it anyways. Look at the cost. I don't want to talk about it, but yay! I guess it turns really was pretty low enough. I am kind of sure that the minimum like number would be like it would be like, I don't know, 6 or something. I think 6 or 7 is possible. Insanely tricky. Yeah, that's what I thought. Freaking camera. One turn camera. I did it.
This is amazing.
Game center amusement space.
You really made an entire amusement center from almost nothing.
Wow!
I really think this is just the first step. Ever since we made that handheld game together, I've been convinced that electronic entertainment will only grow in importance.
True.
In the future, places like this will become even bigger and better. True temples to entertainment.
True.
You really have a strong vision, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel like asking if there's anything else I can do.
Mm-hmm.
For now, why don't you enjoy yourself? And please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I couldn't have done this.
This
Ha!
is a pair of jeans?
Pants?
That's right. Kurashiki, a little southwest of here, has an area called Denim Street, featuring a handful of local denim makers.
Pants!
People associate jeans with America, or being a cowboy or whatever. But Japanese-made jeans are some of the best you'll find anywhere. Try them on, and you'll see.
Pants! Wow!
Thanks, Yosuke. These are great.
Did he literally just say pants Japan? Jeans Japan?
But wait, how did you know my size?
I asked Namba-san, of course.
Uh-oh. Namba-san has my measurements too.
Pants!
Don't worry. I'm sure she won't use that information for anything nefarious.
Thing Japan.
So, do you know where you're headed next?
It's gonna be like the end of the game soon. I'm gonna cry.
Nowhere, as far as I can tell.
Nowhere?
I haven't heard anything, at least. I suppose they could all get to surprise me.
David, we need you to go to Mars. We're starting a factory there.
I wouldn't even be that surprised.
A factory on Mars? What would it even make?
I'd make
Air,
rocks.
maybe? You would need air on
Oh
Mars.
my god, that's true.
Air is important.
I'm glad we agree on this.
A toast to air for keeping us alive.
Can you tell the artists that like they forgot to like put the eye shine in this particular sprite of David, so it's like it's kind of throwing me off sometimes?
Woohoo! I love being able to breathe.
Everybody, let's hear it for air!
Cause he's got the eye shine in every other sprite, you know?
Just a little?
Okay, maybe a little bit more than a little.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Drink some water, I guess?
I mean, what are you going to do next?
Great question.
Oh, I guess I'll do whatever it is they tell me to do.
Yeah, if you're an employee, why would anybody even ask you what you want to do? You know what I mean? If you're like hired as an employee, you don't really get to choose what you do. Because you have to be assigned tasks to do them. Right? Jelly, my wife gave birth today. You're a godmother. Congratulations!
At this point, I think you've earned the right to ask for what you want.
Asking to do what I want to do.
They might not say yes, but you can ask.
I mean, what is there for me to ask to do? You know?
The problem is, I'm not sure what I want.
Like, I want to make a factory. Like, who the hell gives me the right to ask to make a factory? I want to keep working in factory
I
design.
would ask to keep working in factory design.
That's true, that's
But
true.
you know, I'm not sure. I'll have to keep thinking about it.
I want to make trains. Oh, it's almost the end. Oh, I'm back in Matsuzawa spirit.
Welcome back. I hope your last couple assignments weren't too
Oyama-san!
difficult.
Not at all. They were great.
Oyama-san! When I got back to Tokyo, Oyama-san met me by the factory where it all started. To think that was 3.5 years ago. Time that passed by in a blur. Despite what Tomoe said, I still couldn't think of what to ask for. So I was ready to go along with whatever the company had in mind for my future.
Listen, David, I have something to ask you.
Sure, go ahead.
Not here. Let's go to the driving range.
Gonna golf?
I know your time at Matsuzawa has gone a little differently from what you expected.
That's okay. The idea of joining the sales department feels like it's from a lifetime ago.
When you're young, you don't always know your own capabilities.
True.
That's why it's good to test yourself in various ways.
Have you ever golfed before? No.
Sometimes
I don't think I'll be very good at
finding
it.
something surprising.
I have really bad, what you call that? Spatial awareness.
Yeah, I guess I was surprised.
No mini golf. I mean, I probably have tried. I've tried it probably, but I don't think I was very good at it.
My question for you now, David, is this. What do you want to make?
What do you want to make? Me? Me? What do you want to make, chat? I want to automate. I want to make an automation line for like, I don't know. I've always liked the idea of like food automation lines, like candy automation lines. Like, I'm not a big fan of like big things, you know, such as planes, or, like cars, automation lines. I mean, automation lines for cars are very, very cool. But like, I think the idea of like printing like 60 bags of candy, 120 bags of candy a minute is like amazing. So like, I don't know. Like I can paint it in my head, you know what I mean? Like weighing out the candy and then like each kind of like funneling into like the plastic wrapper and the sealing of the plastic wrapper. I like the speed of it. That's true. That's right. Or like a plushie line. A plushie line would be hard because then there'd be human intervention. I want intervention. Intervene. Is it called intervention? Humans would have to like intervene to like oversee. I want to make an automation line where no humans are needed ever. But that's gonna be so difficult. Cause then there would have to be literally zero margin of error. Right? But you know, sometimes it's nice to dream about what would never intervention. Yeah. No human intervention. Maintenance. I guess you'd have to maintain it, but like I don't want a human to like have to oversee it and like quality check all the time. Or like, you know, it'd have to like pass on to like a human to like check and stuff. And I hope that one day there'll be a machine or an automation line that doesn't need that. I think that would truly be the future. But it's gonna be so difficult to have zero margin of error. You know? No quality assurance. I mean, there'd always have to be some sort of quality assurance at the end of the line, you know, when everything is made and done. Well, you know, people have to check like maybe like a little bit of candy to like see if it's like freaking rusted or something. Jerry, don't take jobs away from the people. Shut up.
Something I want to make.
I've never thought about this before. I mean, I just thought about it. Sorry, I just realized it sounded pretty mean. No, you know what I mean. I think... You know what? You know what, Phobos? You know what, Phobos? I think that you can do better than that. I think that you can do better than sitting at a factory line and doing the same goddamn movement for 8 hours or 10 hours straight. All right? I didn't mean to like be so mean to you, but I truly do mean it. I think you can do better than that. I think everybody can dream of a job bigger than that. eventually all these repetitive, labor-heavy jobs, like filling a freaking bottle 50 billion times a day, should be done by machines, so we can do something better. Like creative work. You know what I think? I hope that in the future, there is more place for creative work. Because those people that are doing these things, I feel like they can do so much more. You know, like creating something, maybe entertainment or whatever. You know what I mean? Cause I don't know, I have friends that are like stuck in freaking labor jobs. But like, I feel like they can, they do good creative stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I hope that there's a future in creativity. People can make a living off of it. You know? I think that's the problem. I think people don't do creative work and they just opt for like, this is an extreme case. But like, in the future, Vtubers will be all AI. So true. But you know, I think that person who was doing that, like, labor-intensive job, right? I like to think that instead of that, they should make the same amount of money in creativity, in creative lines of work. That's what I hope. Creativity has risk and people want stability more than anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I think that instead of making that amount of money or like spending that amount of money on like this guy doing this stupid freaking bottle filling or like t-shirt folding over and over again, it's wishful thinking. And I'm sure this might be naive because I don't know a thing or two about machines, nor do I know a thing or two about people, nor do I know a thing or two about economy, but I hope that individual person who was doomed to that dead-end job, if this automation crap didn't exist, can find the same type of stability in creative work. AI should make everything stable. Creativity would be humans' only purpose in life. I think the only thing setting us apart from like robots is like our brain. You know, the ability to feel, the ability to like reason. Actually, no, I think feeling is probably the number one thing, because robots don't feel. Robots are incapable of feeling anything because they're not real and they're not living. They're not living, breathing creatures. They don't have brains. I mean, you can say technically they have brains. You have neural networks. But like, they don't. And that's why we should like abuse them. If we ever feel like beating up a human, we should beat up a robot. I think that'd be really nice. I wish I had a robot at home that I could abuse. Yeah. I know. I think being creative is really lovely. I think everybody should try being creative. I think everybody has it in them to be creative. It's just that maybe you're too scared, or maybe you're too self-conscious, or maybe you're embarrassed or shy. I think it's the perfect time to be creative right now. More than ever. And it's only gonna start becoming more and more valuable. Thank you, Skyspear, for the super. Human creation will be valuable for itself with eye and fingerprint check and so what? I don't know anything about those. I don't like to think about that.
I'm fine making whatever's needed, really.
But what if you had to come up with something? If I said you could use our old factory to make one thing you've always wanted, what would it be?
Candy!
Well, I've
A
always wanted to ride off into the
motorcycle!
sunset on a motorcycle.
Ooh. Yeah, do your weird thing. Exactly what that guy said. Do whatever you think. Just create. Because what you make, a robot will never be able to make the same way you did. It's a stool. What do you do to avoid writer's block or like block in general? I consume other creative work to get inspired.
Well then, why don't you make one?
I'm gonna make a motorcycle.
A motorcycle?
You know, a lot of pundits have ideas about why Japan's been
I'm
such
gonna
an
start
economic success over
Yamaha.
the past few decades. Samurai spirit or whatever. I think it's much simpler than that. I don't know about the rest of the country, but at least here at Matsuzawa, we like to make things.
Same thing AI does. I mean, you can be creative with AI, but in the end, it's not really made with your own two hands, is it? I mean, you could argue that it is, because you create the prompts, you feed it the data, you sketch or whatever for it. But in the end, there's some form of thing that you don't understand. And I think it's so important to really truly understand everything you make. Every action has a purpose. Like everything you put down on the canvas or in your work has a purpose. I feel like maybe with AI it's not 100% all you. There's some form of you, but it's also just like not really. You know, it's like you're not conscious of a lot of the things, a lot of the actions you're making. A lot of the aesthetic not really action, the aesthetic direction is whatever model you're using or whatever like bum the AI is pulling it out from, and you know, I know it could look pretty, but it's not really you. And I think it being you is a lot more important to me than whether it looks like objectively good or not. I wouldn't say that AI created work is completely soulless. I think it's completely soulless when it's like, you know, it's just like vomit, like those AI generated videos. I think now that's soulless. If it's like art and you use like AI to like help you with a little bit of it, I don't think it's like controversial, but I think there's still a little bit of you in it. That's why I don't really think like all AI art is bad. I think like if you just freaking like AI generate like crap, like you go into like ChatGPT and say like, hello, can you give me an anime girl, and you post an anime girl online, that's kind of soulless. But like if you put a lot of work into like thinking about what you want, like editing out what you don't want, I think there's still like just some form of you in it. Yeah? I use AI to practice anatomy, and sketching is pretty good for visualizing what you want. Yeah, especially, I think for me it's really useful too. Like I've done my fair share of generating, and it really helps because I don't freaking I don't see anything. Like if you say like apple, you see an apple? I don't see anything. I have to think about like every brush stroke, and I have to like draw it out before I like actually can see it. AI could never replace the pure human ability to sit in a recliner drinking beer. That is true. Thank you, Power Hours, for super.
That's the real secret. We enjoy it.
I use AI for translating stuff. I use AI for like reporting stuff. I use AI for summarizing because I'm too lazy to read. I have like zero reading comprehension now that I can summarize stuff. I think it's made my life a whole lot easier and a lot more convenient. It's not something I ever thought I needed. Like I never like woke up in the morning like 5 years ago and said, you know what would be really nice? Actually, no, maybe I do. It's kind of like an assistant, don't you think? It's kind of like a soulless assistant that you can like abuse. And like a real life assistant, it's capable of making mistakes. It's capable of being like unreliable. I guess that's what I think of.
Do times get tough?
Yes, I'm a professional
absolutely,
abuser.
But deep down, we enjoy it. We make things, and we constantly try to get better at making things.
I just don't trust it. AI is so blatantly wrong sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's why you always fact check if it gives you a fact. You know?
That's the Matsuzawa
You
spirit.
know, I consider myself somebody that's pretty like that utilizes AI quite often. I don't use it every day. I don't see the need to, but I know people very, very dear and very, very close to me who use it every day, and they use it for freaking everything, like goddamn fortune telling. You wanna know who it is? It's my dad. My dad, whenever we hang out, did I tell you this? My dad is one of those like AI bros. Have I told you this? Have I told you this? He is actually ahead of the news before I am. He's like, Jelly, did you hear about this new thing? And then like it would be like the Chinese one. I don't know I forgot what it was called, but it was like the Chinese one. And then like I think he's like into Grok or something now. DeepSeek, yeah. He was like, oh my god, Jelly, this is the DeepSeek thing, man. This Chinese AI is freaking awesome. And I'm like skeptical, cause you know, I just made in China. And like my brain's like, oh my god, really? And I didn't know. He was like, you should try it when you get back. And I was like, okay, and I never did. And like, oh my god. And like, you know, I went for like a health checkup, right? And obviously I told my family about the results of my checkup. And you know what my dad did? He put those freaking results into goddamn ChatGPT. And I was telling him, stop, dude, you gotta stop doing this, man. It's not reliable. And he would be like, yeah, but you know, I want to get like an opinion. And well, what the hell? Form your own. Anyways, I don't think I'm the only person with a dad like that. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of like old guys who are like really into AI and treat it like it's freaking magic too.
Anyway, it would have to be more like a scooter. Your motorcycle. We don't have the parts or tooling for that, but you could make a scooter.
I can make a scooter.
Oh, well,
Your dad's kind of like that.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's. I'm actually gonna make a scooter. Oh! My dad sent me a letter. Your dad is awesome. I do think he's pretty awesome. I think he's very, like, accepting of new technology. And I think that's awesome. I think this AI thing got a little far, though. It's going a little far. Your mom's a huge AI fan? My mom's like the type of mom who can't tell like if something is like AI generated or not. Either that or she's got really bad like instincts when it comes to whether something's AI generated. I think my mom has sent me a couple of reels where it was AI generated, and I had to tell her like, dude, this is not real. I mean, I'm grateful that she takes my word for it every single time, but it's still pretty funny. Because she's not sending me everything, right? I mean, she's like probably believed some of those. grandmas smashing the glass bridges. Yeah, there was just like one video where like this fat lady like breaks a glass bridge. It's pretty funny. Hey champ, have I think the ones she sends me are like flooding stories. So I get it. She's like, Jelly, you gotta be careful, there's like a flood. And then I'm like, bruh. Croc, is my chud alien daughter gonna live? I don't think I'm that close to dying. I don't think I'm that close to dying. Yeah, the bridge one is pretty funny. So your mom thinks Bigfoot is real. You know, my mom thinks a lot of things are. You know, my mom is like the conspiracy theory thing. Unironically believes in conspiracy theories. Like, have I told you this? Not I mean, yes. Yes, yeah, that, Not a flat earther, God forbid. I think I would actually, like, run into incoming traffic if she was, like, a flat earther. The moon landing? She thinks it's not real. It's pretty funny. That's almost as bad as flat Earth. I don't know if she's like trolling me or what, but like sometimes like if we ever eat together. Thank you, sound like a zipper. Are you winning? I am winning. I'm like talking about my family right now. See, you're learning so much about me, but I don't know a single thing about your family. I wish I were you. She believes in like, you know, when there are like reports on like poisoning, like food, like water poisoning or something. I think that one time when like there was a report on like Japan's waters being like flooded, being like poisoned with radiation, she unironically stopped like eating anything originating from Japan. Even though like that was like a media thing. Sometimes she would like say some incredible crap like the birds are government drones or like they're lizard people among us. Unironically, by the way, like at the dinner table, me and my dad, we would just be like, here we go again. Like I used to fight her. I used to be like, no, dude, you're freaking stupid. There's no way. I used to be like that. And then like eventually I just realized that it's completely pointless and my dad has been dealing with this for like an obscene amount of time. So he's like kind of done and I'm kind of done too. So we just nod and we'd be like, yeah, true. We just sit there and be like, yeah, you're right, you know, you're right, I believe it. And we just, you know, we just look at each other and be like, oh my god. Because a complete waste of time. You've seen the bird drone designs, right? Dude, we do not live in like a place where it freaking matters. Like imagine you're living in like a freaking mud hut. Like in the middle of freaking nowhere and you're like, oh my god, that crow, that's a drone spying on us. We're being spied on. Like it matters. If you really cared about being spied on, you wouldn't be using a goddamn iPhone. Hey champ, have I got an amazing story to share with you? I remember you mentioning working on some kind of video game gadget a while back. Well, guess what? Uncle Baldo's over again the other day. Couldn't stop talking about it. His kids won't put down their gosh darn video games, even when they're called to dinner. You know, to rant about how the Japanese were getting revenge on us by conspiring to make games so addictive they zap the brains of our children. They're stealing a whole generation away from us, he said. I had to laugh. But he didn't think it was funny at all. I had a suspicion, so I asked him the name of the terrible toy that had so addled the brains of his boys. And wouldn't you know it? It was a Matsuzawa Duo screen. Huh! I decided not to tell him my son made it, even though I was sorely tempted. He probably would have never recovered. It's pretty funny. Did she ever say is it possible that X would tell you to do your own research, or say there's some things people don't tell you? She says she's thought a lot about this, and she's read this in books and online, but she thinks this is real because it makes complete absolute sense. With your experience now, you could probably find a position almost anywhere you want it next. Or you could stay with the friends you've made in Japan, or even come back here. Not that there's much to do in South Bend these days. Whatever you decide to do, we want you to know we're proud of you. All the best, Dad. Aw, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. The birds aren't real joke conspiracy makes sense. It's more of like... I mean, I don't know. I don't really think about these things. You know, like, even if these became real, or like, you know, they're actually hiding stuff from us, I don't think it's something that I want to think about, because it literally doesn't bother me at all. I've realized this about myself. I literally do not care about whatever that doesn't directly affect me. Like, there's a lot of stuff happening in the world, right? And I just don't care. I don't know. I just don't have the care to give. I'd rather care about whether my friends are doing okay, whether my parents are alive. You know, what stream I'm doing next week. You know, whether I'm on my deadlines or behind my deadlines, whether my friends can keep up. Right? I think it's pretty terminally online of me to like care about things that don't even affect me at all. Conspiracy theories. Thank you, Stalagano. So many, thank you. Yeah, oh my god, what do I eat today? What do I eat tomorrow? Should I be eating this? How many calories? How many calories should I be eating a day? You know, are my friends okay? Can they pay their rent? You know, can I pay my rent? You know, are my friends alive? Stuff like that. I know. It might be selfish of me. But then again, I can't really force myself. Maybe I could. But I don't know if it's like the right thing to do. Oh my god, a scooter! I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Well, I'm pretty sure that's it. That's it for today. I'm just gonna chat for the rest of the stream. Cause if I do another freaking, you know what? I'll look at it. If I look at another scooter, I'm gonna lose it. He's making a motor scooter. When you first showed up, you would have been like, a scooter? There's no way I could make one. You know, I guess I was kind of like that. I'm just a poor little guy with an international business degree. I don't know anything about anything. What the hell? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, guys? What is this? Is this the head? Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. The tracks! They're still so short! What the hell? There's no way. Thank you, Amazon, for the memorable accomplishment to your style. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, anyways. I think there's a lot of people in the world nowadays that, you know, give too much of themselves they destroy themselves and give themselves away. You know, they break themselves apart to give pieces of themselves to people that can't even know or appreciate what they've truly given. And you know, I'm not saying those people are stupid. I'm not saying those people are bad, you know. I'm not saying those people shouldn't do what they do. But like, if you were one of those people, I would be sad. Cause I want you to be happy, you know. And if you give all of yourself to other people or to other causes, and you end up being unhappy, or you end up stressing out too much about things that you could just not stress about, I think I wouldn't want that for you. Selfish of me, I guess. But I would rather you give what you can give and you be happy and live your own life. You know, it's like personally, if I cared about somebody, I wouldn't want them to sacrifice themselves for anything. Like, you know, like there's there's like a burning person in the building, you know how it's noble to like sacrifice yourself to save that person. But I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to lose somebody I cared about because they decided to sacrifice themselves. You know? I want you to be alive. You want us to be happy gay. True. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be gay every once in a while. Okay, but what if I'd win? Okay, maybe if you thought you'd win, then sure, I guess. What the hell? How to save them without sacrificing? Maybe you just can't. Maybe you just can't. It's selfish, definitely. It's selfish. But I don't want to think that I can't be selfish. Jelly is gone woke. Oh God! Not the woke virus! It's infecting my Vtuber. Oh goodness me! She's no longer homophobic. Oh, the world's ending! Jelly is gay. Oh God! Horrible! No! Not my chuddy VTuber! No, don't go woke! No! Okay, whatever. If you sacrifice yourself, the person you saved might be worth less than you and make the world worse than if you did nothing. That's not what I mean. I don't give a damn about the world. I don't give a damn about the world. I don't give a damn about what doesn't matter to me. What matters to me, okay, are the people closest to me. What matters to me is the people that interact with you. You mean a lot to me. So obviously I wouldn't want you to sacrifice yourself for somebody I don't even freaking know, right? So I don't care. I literally don't. I just care about what's closest to me. And I'm fully aware, you know, this is like selfish. Oh, what the hell? What the hell, man? I don't know. Is that wrong? I don't think I'm that wrong. The trolley problem. Yeah, like I did that. Would you rather run over 5 people you don't know or 1 person you know? I would run over the 5 people I don't know. Woke Jelly isn't a parasocial. How is this parasocial? It's just an example. Yeah. Multi-track drift. That'd be pretty funny. I don't think you're wrong. I just disagree with how you see this, and that's completely okay. You know, it's completely fine to disagree with me. I know there's a lot of people who care about the world. And I think there should be a healthy balance of all types of people, you know, because if everybody was like me and only cared about themselves, then there wouldn't be any like volunteer work, and there wouldn't be like, you know, people saving other people, and everybody would just be left to their own devices to die, and those people with no, not as many people close to them would be like at a severe disadvantage. And that's completely fine, you know? I mean, it's not fine to be at a disadvantage. It's completely fine to be somebody who cares more about the world. And I think that's nice of you. But for me, personally, I don't care. I'm not saying you should be like me. I'm just saying, to me, I don't want anything to happen to the people I care about. Because I'm selfish? Yeah. Didn't you want to have the fate of the world in your hand? Yeah, dude, if I could be a god, I would be a god. I have enough ego to do that. Thank you, Blankets, for the one member. Welcome. Please enjoy your stay. Yeah, I have enough ego. I 100% have enough ego to like think that whatever I think is best for the world. I definitely have enough ego to do that. I know some people don't. I know some people don't. Like I don't know if you asked like. I think maybe if you like asked like Dizzy or something, she wouldn't do it. Like if she was given the chance to be like God or like a great leader, I don't know if she would do it. But I know I would. Yeah, freaking huge, right? And I would do stuff that's like so stupid because I only care about myself. How terrible of me to say that. How horrible. I only care about my... how what a horrible thing to say. I'm going to hell. What a horrible thing to say. I feel so mean. I feel so mean. Like when I put it that way, right? That's so mean. Oh my god. That's so mean. No, I should try caring for other people. You know what I think? Like when I give like money to like freaking charity or whatever the hell. You know, and I like freaking buy something and I was like, oh, this money goes to charity, or if I like tip people, or if I like give money to like a busker because I feel like it. I'm like, damn, I feel so good about myself. It's always for myself. I don't wanna lie and say like, oh, it's because I'm helping other people. No, it's because I feel good about helping other people. That's why I do it, because it's always for myself. If I didn't feel good about helping other people, I help them anyway. Then well, maybe it's not for myself, but like I feel good about it. That's why I do it. Therefore, it's for myself. We're very similar. Great. No, I think you should go to church. Thank you for the super KG KDO. Thank you. It's ridiculous. Who cares as long as you're helping people? I know. But like, I think about it and I'm like, oh my god, it was for me all along. And I don't really care about that. I don't really think about that. I just think it's really funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's interesting. If I think about how I think about things, it's interesting. I could talk about it forever. I could listen to how you think about things, and I could understand, and I want to hear about your point of view, you know. We should do like a chatty stream just about that. Because I want to hear about what other people think and how they think about life and how they think about themselves. I think it's amazing. I think it's lovely how everybody's so different. It's like, I don't know, I think there's some sort of balance in the world. It makes me miserable sometimes. What makes you miserable? Like, is it self-hatred? I got over self-hatred a long time ago when I realized it is pointless. I've learned to love myself. Because I think if I don't love myself, then how am I supposed to love other people? Philosophy? So this is philosophy? And I only want to give when I can. No, I don't wanna break apart pieces of myself that I can't give to like give other people and then like make myself miserable in the process. I only want to love when I'm ready to love and when I can. I don't really care about philosophy. I don't read philosophy books. I couldn't care less. Actually. This is philosophy? Well, it's completely my own, because I've never read a single philosophy book, nor have I seen a single, like, philosophy opinion. Jelly doesn't read books. She lets ChatGPT summarize them. You know what? I think that people who use ChatGPT to summarize articles are less evil than people who watch movie recaps. I think people who watch movie recaps are like... I don't think you should be criticizing anybody who uses ChatGPT for summary. Oi! You have lost the right to criticize anybody who uses summarizing tactics. I mean, who uses ChatGPT to summarize anything. You are just as evil as all of them. That's it, I'm unsubbing. Yeah, come at me! Come at me! Come, what do you mean? It's basically the same thing! I love movie recaps. Watch the goddamn movie. Watch the goddamn movie. Watch the goddamn movie. The freaking dude who made the movie, the actors who made the movie, the person who wrote the goddamn movie. You know, there's such thing as pacing. You know, there's like storytelling and crap. Okay. One uses AI. Oh god, AI is so bad. Ah, I'm so scared of AI. Oh my god, horrible. Oh, what the hell, dude? You think AI? You movie recappers don't use AI nowadays? You're delusional. At that point, just read the book. Like, yeah, true, but I won't watch garbage movies. We're talking about two different things. I'm talking about, like, you know, and I'll be like, hey guys, can you watch this movie? And then you go watch the freaking movie recap instead of the goddamn movie. What the hell is the point even? Soulless versus soulless AI. You know, I know somebody who doesn't even like, who didn't even watch like Breaking Bad or like Dexter. Alright, and then everything they know about those two shows are from freaking like YouTube shorts. And it makes me want to kill myself. Me. I hate you. I hate you. You're so cute. Yeah, I mean, not like these people matter to me. I think it's just really funny, but I think you shouldn't be criticizing. I mean, maybe you should. It's fine to be a hypocrite, but you should accept the fact that you're a hypocrite if you bully people for using AI when you watch movie recaps. It's completely fine to be a hypocrite, by the way. I'm not saying it's bad, because I'm a hypocrite. You can totally be a hypocrite. You can totally be like, oh yeah, I'm hypocritical. I think you're cringe, you know, for doing this. Whatever, man. I'm just saying, be aware. Self-aware. Be aware. Be aware. I'm just hating for the sake of hating. What about watching movies at 2 times speed? Okay, that's like not as bad, but still pretty goddamn bad. I'm gonna beat you. You're self-aware? No, I'm not fully self-aware. You know, there's no way anybody can be fully self-aware. I think it's sort of self-aware of me to say that I know that I'm hypocritical, but it is also really cringe to say that I'm self-aware because there's no way. Remy watches stuff at 2 times speed. Okay, I watch lectures at 2 times speed. I'm saying when things like pacing and scene setting and all these things, like they go into a movie, right? You know what this is? This is like going on Spotify and then go freaking cranking up the bass in their equalizer. And just completely ruining all the effort that the musician has put into like mixing the song. Like, you know, screw you and your pacing. You screw it and all the effort you put into like pacing and editing the movie. You know, I don't care about that. I don't care about all the effort you put into the soundtrack. I don't care about all of that. I'm gonna do what I want. It's like doing that. It's like doing that. Oh, my brother does it. I'm gonna be your brother. I wanna be your brother. Watching VODs at 2 times speed. Okay, maybe that's fine because I'm just saying things, right? I don't. It doesn't really matter. You can watch VODs at 2 times speed. I don't think that really matters at all. When something is created as art, you should appreciate it as is. It's like I don't know what other examples I can give you. That's the best I can do. Appreciate it for all it is and what it's worth. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I do. I want to appreciate art because I am an artist, right? And if I want people to appreciate my art for what it is. I don't think that my streams are like a form of like art, you know, unless it's like, you know, I actually tried to like, you know, pace it and things like that. I never do that. I don't pace my crap. I don't pace my stuff. I don't care. I listen to Vaporwave sped up specifically to desecrate. You're a horrible person. Don't tell that to the songs, the people who made the songs you listen to. They'll cry. They'll cry. They'll cry. It's pretty funny. It is pretty funny. Maybe they'll laugh though. I know I would. I know I would. You know, I don't care about any of your stuff. I'm just gonna do things just purely to piss you off. I respect that. I respect the fact that you're a hater to hate. You know, by my logic, doesn't that mean all nightcore sucks? Maybe I have to rethink it, because all nightcore does not suck. I don't know. Maybe there's an exception for nightcore. Because I like nightcore. It's transformative. Doesn't that mean if I draw over your art, it's also transformative, and that should be okay? Is this rage bait? Depends on your mood. You know what? Drawing over somebody's art when they didn't ask for it is a little bit, like, it's a little bit disrespectful. And it's even more disrespectful if they say they don't like it and you keep doing it. Tracing is transformative. Yeah, but also tracing doesn't allow you to... I mean, I guess you gotta, like, credit whatever you're tracing, because it's their work. I think it's... I don't know. I'm not qualified enough to talk about art. Like, art, like drawing art, like illustrative art. I don't think I'm in the spot to say anything. Visual art? Yeah, I don't know about visual art. I think my takes on visual art might be a little more like controversial, because you know, I'm like, you know, I don't think AI art is that bad and stuff like that. And it's pretty controversial. And I would hate if I wasn't able to convey my feelings 100% and it got twisted. So I'm gonna have to think about this and get back to you. Thank you, Buzzin, for the FaZeSuper. The Rude Sandstorm 10-hour version at 2 times speed goes hard. Saved 5 hours of my valuable time. What you could have done is not listen to it and you would have saved 5 hours. Thank you, Leebayang, for the... Oh, God! Thank you! You should start appreciating the people who wrote women-targeted books. The those authors and writers put a lot of effort into it. I'm thinking of like a good example for whatever stupid thing you just said, because it's so stupid it actually made my brain stop working. That's like saying you gotta eat shit because the person who shat put a lot of work into shitting. You know what I mean? It doesn't even work that way. Thank you for the 20. I know what books those people are, that guy was talking about. I know what books Sleep Iron was talking about. They were talking about those like I went to the grocery and this rich CEO man ran into me and knocked over my grocery cart and started belittling me for being fat. Slowly, I fell in love with him. That kind of garbage, you know, and it's like softcore stuff, you know, it's freaking stupid. It's like salapa. Thank you for 20 months. Thank you, Crinkles, for the 2 super. Don't make me get the soap. I was describing an object. It wasn't like I was using it to swear. You know, if I like said it as a swear, that'd be completely different. But, you know, I had to say it because it was, you know, poop doesn't hit the same. Thank you, only for the super. I am Cecil. I am. Thank you for the 2 super. How do you never end up in Phase Weekly? I don't know, do you hate me? Is it because nobody clips me? You hate me? Thank you, David. Hey, David for the super. Sakura's crying in his corner, his dream was never a reality. It's not a swear! You know, that could be worse. I could have said the F word. And I never say the F word because I'm say so. Thank you, Paul, for the 5 members. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, welcome, new Star Knights, welcome. Thank you, Sugi, for the super. I'm so proud of you. That poop took a lot of effort. Voice pack when? Never. No, it's not a swear. Which F word? The one that starts with FU and not FA. I say the FA word all the time. Alright, thank you guys for coming to today's stream. Say so proceeds to threaten people with violence for disagreeing. You know my violence doesn't mean anything, right? If I said like I'm gonna shoot you, that's like a different thing because I can actually shoot you. I'm gonna beat you. Like what is that? What the hell are my like arms gonna do to you? What kind of threat is that? It's like a baby going, I'm gonna beat you, and then you getting actually scared. Oh god, the baby's threatening violence, you know? It sounds like that. My arm is gonna connect with your, like, bicep, and my arm is gonna shatter. Like, the bone is gonna shatter. Oh god, no! I'm being threatened by a literal... By like a freaking online girl. Bruh. So like I'm saying like I think you should die to the horrible accident. I'm just saying I'm gonna beat you. What the hell? Grow up. Yo, an enemy girl wants to kill me. Okay, anyway, thank you guys for coming. It was fun. I did lose to wind at one point. I was knocked over by wind. Jelly could defeat me in hand-to-hand combat. No, you're thinking too much of me. I'm really bad at hand. I'm really bad at it. Thank you for coming, everybody! Yay! Low tier Yuri. I've become a lot more positive than what I was back then. In the past, I was like, I'm gonna kill myself at every little inconvenience. I still say that, but as a joke. Bye, guys! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! It was fun! Thank you for coming! And I will see you, I believe, tomorrow for some coffee craft. Yeah, bye-bye! Bye-bye, thank you! Be nice to the people around you, take care of yourself, and don't forget to drink water. Yay! Bye-bye! Thank you! Drip in the silver! She can beat me in a thumb wrestle fight. My hands are abnormally small. I'm not beating you in any thumb wrestle fight. You can just like put your thumb over my whole hand. Yeah, bye-bye! Be good! Be good! Always look forward to tomorrow, no matter how bleak the day. Because if I can believe in you, you can believe in yourself. And if I believe in your life getting better, then you can believe in your life getting better. Alright, cheer up, bye! Goodbye for now. I'll see you again. So don't feel down, okay? Come hang out. The next time I'm here, I'll be around, my dear. If you miss me, no, I'll miss you too. So when we meet again, tell me I love you. Goodbye.